MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending World Series champion, Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Grounded to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Up around the face. Two and one. Ramirez, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Ball
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Brantley is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Batting 7, the right fielder number 30, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. McCann is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Josh Tomlin gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Josh Tomlin, not an overpowering guy, 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, straight changeup. He's 89 to 93 miles an hour. More of a control type pitcher. He needs the curve and he needs the changeup to set up that fastball.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, third baseman, Alcs.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there are two away now.
Hi. Batting third, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mejia moving to his left, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher, Francisco Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Wind up and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. One down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Into the box now, Rajay Davis. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Striding in, Francisco Lindor. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Davis, a runner at second with one away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2 to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing grounder to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Lindor is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Tomlin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Well, this was a good start from the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Look into McCann for 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now, Tyler Naquin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A 1-0 delivery. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 2-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
First offering on its way. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Josh.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's gone 3 for 11. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. Gone! Solo home run here for Josh Reddick. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Here's George Springer.
Springer.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 2, Alcs Bregman.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game.
That's the thing about this lineup. They can hurt you in a hurry. They were down big coming into this inning, and now they're only down 2. We'll see if they can get the trifecta with another one here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 3 here in game number 5. It's the Indians 4 and the Astros 2. At the plate, Rajay Davis as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 home. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is under it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 now. The 2-1 in there for strike number 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Gurriel, 33 years old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And the pitch. There's a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 4-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, First baseman. Yonder.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. There goes Brantley. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Brantley is off at first with 2 away. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Set, and the 2-2 pitch, and this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's now 5-2 Cleveland. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Nick one's under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. James Point takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, James Point.
Into the box, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1 holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that just misses inside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lindor on third with 2 out. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Indians lead it 6-2. Here's George Springer. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Shoots this one over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Davis. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. The Tribe lead this one 6-3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Indians, left fielder, Michael Franklin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Harris shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Altuve at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Naquin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Correa is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor ranging up the middle on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
The designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Davis on at first, nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Road. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Dan Otero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Again, another foul ball. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Springer leads off first with one away. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lindor into shallow center. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. That's a tough take.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay go to third, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score now is that runner from third, and we are once again tied here in Game 5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Andrew Miller takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's laid off, but in there for strike one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Naquin, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. And we are all even at 6 apiece. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Ken Giles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Yonder Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Fouled away. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. This game remains tied at 6. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 2. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Mejia has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Nothing doing there for Houston. We're still tied 6-6. In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, fastball count, they're yielded fastball, Mark. Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In now, Francisco Mejia, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Rajay Davis. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
so here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. Jose Ramirez would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High pop-up. McCann waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Indians 7 and the Astros 6. Cody Allen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the button right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Springer, the runner at second with 1 away. And ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So striding in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Allen sets. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Last strike now for Houston. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled left side. And a base hit and a big one as they've come back to tie the ball game here in the 10th.
Boy, talk about having a night, hero, with that base hit right there. That's his 4th run batted in of the game. Not only that, we're all tied up.
Yeah, you know what, Dan? He's had a great approach all night. That's his 4th RBI to tie this one up. Yeah, he's had a great approach all game.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 7-7. Brad Peacock takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a .333 hitter. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 1-2 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away. At the plate, Brian McCann, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One and one the count now. And there's ball 2 now. One out, nobody on. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. It's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Zach McAllister, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Zach McAllister.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's gone 3 for 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap in this.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Now the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Tony Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, George Springer, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Count even now at 1-1. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. Fall Classic, here they come. They walk off to win the American League pennant.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Cleveland, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.